Hello and welcome to Shrimps and Snails. In these new videos I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to be setting up my new tank systems, building my new racking, how I put dividers in my tanks, my filtration that I use and a new substrate and everything basically to set up my new system. I'm going to run you through it all. So hopefully you enjoy it. On the first video it will be building my new shrimp rack system, which I'm going to integrate a load of lights into it. So it can hold 3 tanks on this new system, which will be divided again, and like I said, I'll show you how to do the dividing on the tanks. I hope you like it, and we'll jump straight to it. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is get your largest tank on here and measure the size. So I know they're all the same width, which is 600mm or 2 foot, and they're all the same depth, which is approximately 300mm or 1 foot. So I know that's the 600mm or 2 foot is where your legs are going to need to be spaced at to allow for the tank to sit inside if you're doing it in this manner. I've also allowed myself plenty of gap, which on this one about 8.5 inches or 220mm, depending if you're working in metric or imperial. That allows me plenty of space to get in. If you're using something like this, and it just gives you a bit more space to poke around and get a shrimp out. On my previous setup I didn't allow myself enough space. I had only about that much and it was just getting awkward trying to get my arm in there. On the sides you can see I've extended the bottom piece where the tanks are sitting on top to allow it to connect with the 2x2 that's running horizontally across here. Underneath there is 2x2 running horizontally in line with the tank to help support the weight, and the legs are made out of 2x2 as well. The planks, I've done that for 6x1, and it's all been pressure treated, and this, most of this is C16/C24 building grade material. Excuse the creaking, it's just because I've got it lent on the back wall at the moment and I haven't drilled any holes in the back to affix it to the wall to stop it creaking, so every time I move a tiny bit it creaks. But the actual tank itself is nice and strong, the framework, sorry. But to give you a closer view of what I've done, you can see the uprights here, and the one at the back. Underneath you've got the one here to connect the uprights, and then you've got 2 horizontals running across the length of where the tank will be to help support the weight. Now I've left this bit at the front, sorry, let's see, I left this bit at the front clear from any joists, so I can actually get a bit more space into it. It hasn't bowed or anything, so I'm quite happy with that bit. And again, I've done the same under here, not that you can see because it's going to be dark down there. At the top I've done it a bit differently. I've got a piece at the back for bracing, and then I've left just a gap in the top because I'm not sure what I'm going to do up here. I might just put all my electricals up on top, or I might put a little quarantine tank up there. Haven't decided on that. So basically now you need to do all your measuring up. So on my new tanks, the top one is a bit bigger than the bottom 2, which isn't a problem because I can just make it suitable for the top one. Then I've got a little bit of space either side of the other 2 to actually put some stuff on for storage. Now the bigger one is 700mm wide, so then for my system I need to add another 50mm on each side, and that'll give me 800mm, which will then be the length that I need to cut these to. I've already cut these. There we go. And as you can see, I've cut a little notch out. These are 2 together, so that actually helps for notching them out to do 2 at once. So the notches are to allow for the legs to go into. And hopefully it will keep it all trim and tidy. But depending if you're using 3x2 or 2x2, you've got to make the notches on this one, on the boards coming out underneath the tank, either 3x2 or 2x2. Now all the wood's been cut to the right length. So you've got the, what I'll call little noggins here. What you need to do for this is get the width of your tank, which in this case is about 12 inches or 300mm. Subtract the uprights, which again are around about 50mm. Then that'll give you the size that you need to make these at. So basically how I put this together is I get my two legs, you see sort of noggins in between, then I've got one side of the frame done, then I'll do the other side, then I put the joists in between to hold it all together, then I put the boards on top. Right, this is it basically built up now. I just need to put the shelves on this layer here. They just need a slight adjustment. I've bolted it to the wall because the floors aren't particularly level in this place. Structurally wise, it's not going anywhere. There we go, it's pretty safe and secure. Now I'm just going to put the tanks on to test, and hopefully this is all going to work out well. If not, I think I'll cry. So that's the first tank in. There we go. First tank down the bottom. I've got my acrylic sheets hopefully turning up today, so I'll be able to get these tanks all sorted, and I'll show you an update on that one. So that's the racking done. I've now just got to start putting the tanks together, cleaning them up, put dividers in, and show you how I'll be going about doing that. So thanks for watching, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on our next video.